Hi, I'm Bhargava Sana, and I'm a senior transportation modeler at the San Francisco County Transportation Authority. Our team has developed a new interactive map to show trip patterns of transit riders in the Bay Area. The map can be used to support more equitable transportation planning in the region. The map is based on transit rider surveys conducted prior to the COVID pandemic. However, it can still be useful to identify and serve the needs of low-income transit riders. Now let's take a look at the map itself. It shows census tracts that are shaded based on the density of transit trips. Since all tracts are not of the same size, we used transit trips per square mile to shade a given tract as opposed to the absolute transit trips number itself. If we look on the right-hand side of the page, we have a panel with controls that allow us to visualize different information on the map. Transit trips can be mapped by three location attributes. Trip origin is where the rider starts the trip from, which could be home, work, or any other location of activity for the rider. Boarding location is where the rider first boards a transit vehicle, which could be a bus stop or a train station. And home location is where the rider actually lives. Market segmentation options allow us to visualize trip patterns of low income versus other transit riders. We have classified riders living in households with annual income less than $50,000 as low income. Using the drop-down, we can visualize the data for specific transit providers like Muni, BART, and more. When we select all, the region-wide summary table shows us a snapshot of number of transit trips by riders in the selected market segment. For example, it now shows the number of trips by low-income riders by operator. San Francisco's Muni serves more low-income transit trips than all other operators combined in the region. Let's walk through a couple of examples to help us better understand how the map works. Let's say I want to know where low-income Muni riders are starting their trips from. Select View Transit Trips by Trip Origin. Select Market Segment as Low Income and choose Operator as SF Muni. And now we can see that there are a high number of low-income rider trips starting in the northeastern part of the city, as well as other pockets where the map colors are the darkest. As another example, let's say I want to know where BART riders who don't have low incomes are boarding in the East Bay. View transit trips by boarding location. Select market segment as not low income. And finally, choose operator as BART. And now we can see that a lot of people with higher incomes board BART in downtown Oakland and downtown Berkeley. If we zoom in and click on sections of the map, it presents us actual number of transit trips. Thanks for watching. You can play around with the map at transit-riders.sfcta.org and explore other tools we have available on our website under Tools and Data.